When is a game not a game? When it's this game! Happy Action Theatre is an almost genreless title made by games industry legend Tim Schafer's company Double Fine Productions, the team behind recent downloadable hits such as Stacking and Costume Quest. The majority of games nowadays have rules, they have goals and they have instructions. Happy Action Theatre, or HAT to give it its lazy name, lets you choose from 18 mini-games and then leaves you to it. The real game here is found within your imagination, and because of this it's a true sandbox of a game. You're given the tools and the scenarios to play with, and then you're left alone to make your own fun. HAT launches you straight into a game where balloons tumble from the ceiling and slowly start to fill the room. What happens next is up to you, as you stomp around the room, kicking and punching the balloons to reveal little trinkets and toys as they burst beneath your blows. Each balloon reacts really well to your body and will bounce off it and tumble around on top of other balloons until it is jostled to a new position or popped and replaced by a new one from up high. There's more to do than just pop balloons here though, and by pausing the game you can skip on to the next act or return to the theatre where your silhouette is placed in the front row. Here you can choose a different minigame, each held by a frightened stagehand. There are three types of games present here. There are games which utilise your surroundings and turn your front room into a whole host of different environments, from a fireworks display to a beautiful garden full of hungry pigeons. There are old school Galaga style shooter games where you control little pixelated versions of yourselves by moving around the room, and then there are the dance games, little music videos, each with their own visual style and tunes so you can boogie away to your heart's content. I really enjoyed the Star Dance game, which places you inside trippy, ever-expanding stars. It reminded me of the music video for the White Stripes song Seven Nation Army, and the way it takes photos every so often and flies them across the screen on the tip of a sparkly rainbow is hilarious, especially if you try to pull off stupid poses for the camera. I also love the elemental style games. Standing still in the ice game will cause you to slowly get covered in snow until you freeze and turn into a block of ice, which you can then burst out of Superman style. But the lava game was my favourite. As the act starts, lava flows into the room, and after splashing around a bit, it seemed only right to reproduce the end of Terminator 2. You can even bag a T2 themed achievement for doing this, which is pretty cool. The best bit about it though was when I realised I could dip my hands into the lava and then throw fireballs around the room anime style. Look at my little face, I love it! You can even throw the fireballs at your mates and explode them into red hot rubble. Awesomeness! Which brings me nicely to my next point. HAT is totally best played with others, and it can even support up to 6 people on screen at once. Although I'm sure the game would be fun to play in solo, the whole experience is catered around interacting with others, and to be fair, in solo play you can't cover your friends in birdseed and watch 100 pigeons eat them alive. Oh, nom 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 nom. HAT is a magnificent showcase of Kinect's potential. The way the sprites interact with your surroundings and fill the 3D space of your room is genius. Kinect isn't creating a flat image like an iToy based game might. Here you actually have to go hunting around the room to interact with the objects. The bouncy ball pit game is a great example of this. Take a look at my mate Dan submerging himself in balls. It's like that every weekend for him. You can see them part as he leans back and then roll over on top of him once he lies down, just like they would in a real ball pit. Then as he springs up they fly out in all directions as if his body is actually hitting them and causing them to move. It's a pretty damn awesome bit of augmented reality programming to be fair, and experiencing that one moment is almost worth the price of the download alone. Although I could imagine HAT being quite a lot of fun for a bunch of drunk people at a house party, I'm pretty certain the novelty would soon wear off. The gamers who will appreciate HAT the most will be the really young ones, with their overactive imaginations and insane hyperactive energy. Being thrust into these exciting magical worlds would be nothing short of incredible. I'm almost jealous that my advanced age doesn't permit me to enjoy the game to its full extent, because just like the majority of other older gamers, I lack the explosive ingenuity of a young child, and sure enough I found myself getting bored pretty quickly. Got young kids or siblings? Then definitely get this for them. If not though, you'll probably just end up losing interest and beating up your mates in black and white like I did. Noogie!